Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good evening. I'm so sorry, I forgot to my mic here. Alright, so just now I already stopped at the reason and why who is the readers for um business plan, right? So I will continue on the formatting part. um how does the business plan have to be prepared, okay, and what is the content, okay, and at the same time the format overview, okay. So all right, so basically in business plan, what we have to know, we have to prepare with the cover letter, okay, as we mentioned just now. They used to have the cover letter like this, okay. Cover letter that show that mostly apply for the loan, okay, and cover page, okay, which is referring to who is preparing for that, okay. But cover letter, mostly I make it compulsory for the cover letter to be written as this application for the loan. And we have cover page, table of content, okay, and then we have this is table of content, okay, table of content. This one we can just refer to the format in Microsoft Word. And then executive summary mostly is only just quarter or maybe half page. And then main body, okay, main body, after this we will look, and then appendices, okay. So in the part of the main body, okay, so basically what have in business plan is introduction and the purpose of business plan, company background, owner backgrounds, meaning the owner backgrounds, if they have more than one person, they will have to actually details out, okay, what is their name, their age, place of birth, date of birth, and identity card number, and qualification and experience, okay, and of course what is the position that will be in the current company, and then we have also like business location, marketing plan, operation plan, organizational plan, and also financial plan, and conclusion or summary. So in business plan, the main part that is very important is the four parts, which is administrative plan, marketing plan, organizational plan, and also financial plan. Okay, so the first thing first, okay, this is introduction. So as you can see from here, in the part of the introduction should clearly state the name of the company and nature of business, location, operational date, and prospect of the business. So if let's say like example, the business plan that have with me right now, this is the company name Likoma Cafe. Likoma Cafe. So it should be stated the name of the company, and of course, the Noma Cafe is about the business in under nature of business cafe or food and beverages industry. Okay, and then they also put all the location of the business. Okay, where is the company located, and then the operational date, okay, when is the date of the company is commenced, and the prospect of the business. So they have to put under the introduction, okay. And then the good things about this group, okay, they divided it into like this, okay, the yellow separator, to make sure that every single of the content they have separate on this, but actually the my concern is more on the four parts, the four main parts, which is administration plan, marketing plan, operational plan, and also financial plan. But this group students, they do put something like every singles on it, depend, all right. So the purpose, state the key purpose of preparing the plan. For example, whether you want to have for financing and the business viability assessment and the operational blueprint. So you have to mention what is the reason your company exists, okay, and then um, why is actually the purpose of you are doing that business, huh? And other more, we move to the next one, okay. They also have the company backgrounds, details regarding the company legal structure, for example, like registered name, the form address, and when it's registered. And this is very important, and I do highlight to my students that you should put um, the real name, okay, meaning to say the registered name, and of course the address is really exists and not been created by you. And when is your registration, that one you can actually create for it, because you are assuming that you are doing your business, okay. And then the main activity is referring to your activity, okay, like this one is cafe. So they do like provide drinks, okay, and then foods to the customer, and the date operation start. In the real case, okay, somehow even though you registered, let's say you registered your company let's say by today date 24th August 2020, but it doesn't mean 24th August 2020 is the date of the operation starts. Okay, so basically it can be like different on the registration date and also the operation date. And the next one is the owner's background. Okay, the details of each individual that is registered owner of the business. Okay, so make sure that the registration, okay, have the details out of specifically their background, to make sure that of course number one is showing the professional of the business proposal. And basically I wish that the student can use a formal picture, okay, for your background, I mean like your honest details, and not like the picture showing that. But yeah, I already remind many times, but you see, yeah, this is supposedly like this. Okay, this is supposedly like this. Okay, you're using like your passport picture here, but what they did was some of the students, they do like, yeah, the pictures like this. Okay, like you are doing something like photo shoot for the model, top model. Okay, so yeah, so I wish that you can use like passport um picture, okay, to make sure that that is synchronized on that, and then it show professionalism on that, okay. This is very important because we are talking about yeah, see, this is show very professional, okay. So when you show the picture like this, the company will be like know your commitment. You are serious with the business, right? Doesn't say that you can have that kind of picture if you want to do for your marketing strategy, is fine. But it is for the formal purpose. We do like we want you to do like the real picture that show your commitment and seriousness. Alright, and then state relevant qualification, skill, experience, role in business, and also the stake or share in business, whether how much percent your share and a stock in the business. And we move also to the location, specify the physical location of the business premise and operation premise, okay, if different, okay. So somehow your operation will be totally different from your location of business premise, so that's why you also have to mention the advantage of the location, okay, why you choose that location to help in terms of the business objective. And also, for example, they said also in here, it proximity to the suppliers, to target market, or usability of space. So yeah, I believe that that's the reason, okay, for the location. Somehow why we choose a specific location to ensure that our process of the business can be more effective and efficient, right? Okay, and then we moving to um, okay, we moving to the next. Okay, what is this? Okay, I have many things to skip, right? Like when using PDF file is like this. Okay. Alright. So this is the main body of the business plan. Okay. The main body meaning apa dalam plan tu yang paling utama. 4 ni yang saya cakap tadi. Okay. Number 1, we do have marketing plan. Okay. Later I will give the guideline. Don't worry so much. Okay. Don't worry so much. Okay. Marketing plan need to highlight a target customer, the key products and also service and the sales forecast. And then we do have operational plan. Okay, operation plans. They use the sales forecast to plan the capacity and material equipment and manpower needs. And the third, we do have actually start from an organizational plan or administration plan. And then number 2 is a marketing plan. And okay, in the organizational plan, they use have indicate company structure and the key talents. And the last part, we have financial plan. Amalgamate the budget consideration for marketing, operation, and organizational needs into project costs and sources planning, as well as projections of the cash, profit, and assets of and the ability position of the plan business. So I repeat again, mostly it start with organizational plan or administration plan. And second one will be marketing plan. And number 3 will be operational plan. And the last one is financial plan. Okay. All right. And then we also have the next one. Okay. How we want to write up on the business plan. Okay. Macam mana kita nak menulis business plan? Okay, the first step is to have the business plan typed and edited. It have to be typewritten. You cannot using your own handwritten to write down your business plan. It should be formalized and it should be with the typewritten and edited. And the second step is to edit the business plan. Edit meaning here to say after there is some amendment been done, and then you can see from the checklist here. Okay, so this is a checklist for the business plan. We will do this assignment now. We will do for this assignment. Don't worry. We have typing format, major heading, font times Arial size 12 or times New Roman size 14, bold, and they have left justify mixed case with the major words capitalized and bold with one line above and one line below the headings to separate it from the text. And then the second heading levels are italicized with the major words capitalized, and the paragraph is indented 5 spaces or half inch on the left. Ini cara you buat lah major heading tu tajuk utama. Second heading tu macam mana? Ada certain word yang diitalickan. And the third heading level, this is indented, italicized and major words capitalized. Huruf besar diitalickan dan juga indented ni certain paragraph tu di space, bukan di space lah, di enter sebanyak yang atas tadi 5 kali, yang ni di enter lah supaya ada ruang. Dan text in section, font type Arial, ada 2 sahaja font yang boleh digunakan. It will be font types Arial size 11 and times New Roman size 12. Okay, selain daripada font size ataupun font type ini tidak dibenarkan. Okay, that is the format. So basically what I did was when I checking, I see the first is the font and then I see the size. Of course, when talking about indented ke capitalized, sometimes you are outwear, right? So I'll just okay with that. But in the real business plan, you can't do that. But for this assignment, I hope that you can practice the real one to make sure that you can prepare a good business plan and perfect business plan. And then for text in section, the first paragraph is not indented. Tak perlu space untuk first paragraph. Bukan space lah, diberi ruang. Do not space between paragraph within a section. Okay, so the typing format, okay, for the tables and the figures, is professional in appearance and should not be hand-drawn. Hand-drawn kat sini bukan maksud drone, tapi adalah tidak boleh dilukis. Gambar rajah tu tadi ataupun table kotak tidak boleh dilukis dengan menggunakan tangan. Okay, you have to use insert table by using Microsoft Word and auto fit to the Windows content from the table menu of Microsoft Word and should not split into 2 pages. Okay, yang dimaksudkan tidak boleh dibahagikan kepada kalau you ada first table and then you nak tiba-tiba ruangan you tulis and then termasuk ke page yang kedua, tak boleh. You have to make it one. Okay, so the table should be in one page, not 2 page. Even though you have, let's say you have 2 table, let's say, okay, first table should be in the first page, second table will be second page. It depends on how you resize it. Macam mana you letakkan size dia lah. You kena pandai sikit lah. The problems kalau if the students do submit me with the hard copy, when it come to the photocopy center, the problem is the format will be totally outwear. Format tu dah berterabur, lepas tu the best thing is what you should do, you have to convert your file, Microsoft Word to PDF file. Then all your table, everything, for example, like space and paragraph will be in the right format. Okay, and then printing, it is recommended a laser quality printer, white margin, at least 1.5 inch on the left, 1 inch on the top, bottom and right. So this is their what we call specifically format that you have to follow, and it should be double spacing. Okay, I think that you are like so much when we said double spacing here, because when double spacing, actually your content is not so maybe right. You can have like triggered that things that area. And binding, it was a simple comb and spiral binding and a plastic cover on the front and a thick dark color paper at the back. So this one is applicable for the hard copy one. You see, your friends is doing the plastic cover. Yeah, this is the plastic cover. Right. Okay, this is plastic cover at the front. Okay, and at the back is the thick dark color paper at the back. So this is categories as a part of the format. So if you ask me, if let's say the submission for this semester is e-proposal, e-business proposal, you should come out with at the back is the black color. But you cannot submit to me the thick color, but at least you follow the format that have the black color at the back. All right, and then okay, this is the checklist. Okay, if you see business plan checklist. Okay, in the introduction, what should you explain? Okay, so the name of the company, to whom the business plan is prepared, who are the owners of the partners of the company, and what is the correspondence of the address. So this is under the introduction part. And for the purpose, okay, why? So if you can come out with this statement, okay, with precisely explain on what is, you answer it back, okay, in the paragraph form is much better. Okay, and then like for the owners or the partner of the company, you can come up with like in table. Okay, for the purpose why the business is prepared, and is the purpose to get financing, who asked for the financing, how much financing is needed, okay, and how the financing is going to be utilized. So all these questions you have to answer also in paragraph. And the company background, what is the main product, okay, you have to explain about the product, what you actually doing for your business, okay, and then what are the main characteristic of the product, you have to mention it specifically, because uh, people read your business plan, right? Okay, so if you're not introduced to the public, to the customer, to your employees, to your investor, well, what is the character of your product, there will be such a problem. And is a new company or existing company planning for expansion? So this is for the long term goal. So you have to mention whether what is the company inspired to be and where they want to go in a few years in future. So what form the business is, whether it's sole proprietorship, is partnership, or maybe it's a private limited company. So you have to mention it, and why the form is preferable, and what the company's strength and weaknesses. So you have to also highlight it on, yeah, of course, more on strength, of course also with the weaknesses, because yeah, a company will not just perfect 100%, right? And then how to overcome these weaknesses. So you have come up with some of the solution, okay, on how you want to actually improvise your weaknesses, and how the proposed project is profitable, how much that this project can give you benefit in the future, in terms of the profitability itself, okay. And then the industry, is the industry expanding or contracting, okay. So if the industry is giving some potential in the future, so you have to mention it wisely. And then what is the outlook of the industry relative to the others in the economy. So if you remember the first part one that I mentioned just now, um when we're talking about the outlook of industry relative to the economy, my concern is, let's say you go for the idea that after post COVID-19, okay, whether what is actually the industry relevant, business relevant after post COVID-19. So from that you can do some research and doing some reading, okay, if that they have the potential for the company to go and expand, like in a very we have to have like a very potential business. If not, uh, if you just take an idea to do the business like before COVID is happened, okay, so not meaning to say you are not doing thorough research on that. And then will the company able to get supports from the suppliers, okay, and what is the credit terms the suppliers offer. So you can have some further reading in your manual on this, because I have put some lengthy explanation inside your manual, and also your long notes in you. And under products, okay, what's product the company is planning to offer. So you have to come up with the product, as I mentioned just now, the characteristic of the product, what's the product concept, and what is the special or unique character on the product. Are this the product potentially to generate more sales? So under marketing plan, you have to mention actually more specifically on the 4 P's and 7 P's, and of course for the positioning strategy, okay, because we're talking about the product itself. And then for the markets, who are the customer of the company? Whether the company is really giving some sorry, um, giving some beneficial to the customer, and what's the market segment this customer in. So the segmentation market, whether they are in the generations, for example, like generation baby boomers or generation X, and or maybe Y or Z. And where is the target market? When we're talking about target market, we are actually focusing on who is actually affordable to pay for your product. And then we also mentions about will customer repurchase the product, meaning to say repeat to buy your product, because we're talking about sustainability in here, because if the company able to remain and sustain their loyal customer, actually is good things. It's a good news to everyone to say that um, the company is really giving some good impact or effect to the customer itself. Okay, I'm so sorry, student, because I'm looking for my charger actually. Okay, I afraid it will be again happen like my last video. I think not last video. My international business video all sudden it's been not recharged, right? Okay, and um yeah, of course you will say, madam, why madam like this? Okay, so you have to forgive me for this, huh? Okay, and we also have who will customer repurchase the product, and the last one, what is the size of the target market? Okay, so when we're talking about the size of the target market, we're talking about whether the size is a small size or middle size or maybe it's a large size. Okay, it depends on where is your target population on it, huh? Okay, so basically when we're talking about this size, okay, if let's say you are in the Jakarta area, sorry, okay, let's say you are in the Jakarta area or maybe you are in Kuala Lumpur, of course the target size is quite big. So where is specifically the area? Yogyakarta, okay, or maybe Kuala Lumpur or Selangor. So you have to be specific on how much the size itself, okay? And like Malaysia, we can actually calculate on the statistic. You can Google on the statistic of the population size people living in Kuala Lumpur. Let's say like in IIC, we are located at Selayang, okay, like Batu Cave, okay, specific in Batu Cave area, how much the population people living here. So I believe also in Indonesia, you also can do that. So from that, you can know whether the size is a small size, middle size, or the um, a very big size capital of the target market. And we're talking also about your competitors. Who are the competitors? Competitors, you have to highlight on this, huh? Meaning to say, living in the same industry, okay, uh, is your competitors. Are you get me? So meaning to say, in order to know that whether this company is your competitors, make sure that number one, the industry is the same industry. You cannot say Microsoft with McDonald is unforgiven for that example, right? So you have to be within the same industry. For example, McDonald with KFC, KFC with Starbucks, Starbucks with Mary Brown, Mary Brown with A&W. So it's same industry. And where are the competitors? Okay, of course you have to locate where is, maybe they are nearby to you, and who are the major competitors. So make sure it been located in your same area, and then what the strength and weakness of the major competitors, and what is the difference and similarity between your products and also the main competitors product. That's why I said it should be within the same industry, and what strategy is planned to overcome the competitors, because we can see that um there is a lot of the competitors to ensure that they're able to plan well, right? To overcome here, meaning to see how you want to make sure that you can beat your competitors. And will it be new competitors in the market? Yeah, you imagine that we are like a cake, right? So the more the competitors insert into your cake, the smaller the size that actually goes to you. Let's say before that a cake can be divided into 4 pieces, and every single piece will be get 25%. But let's say one more entering into that cake, right? So from 25% it become 20%. Are you get me? So the market share will become more smaller and smaller the more the competitors insert into your industry. So that's why you have to actually know how to monitor your competitors and what is the targeted market share. And the best thing how to penetrate and maintain the target market share, in terms of the strategy to increase the market share, and what is the strategy to increase the sale. That is the most important thing. And then in the marketing plan again, we still also have price. Okay, what is the price to charge for the products? Does the company has the price range? Means that price range in here, meaning to see how much that you want to sell, from lower to the up, the maximum price. Okay, and how the company set the price. Is the price competitive, and why the customer willing to pay for the price? So you have to do like basically market survey on this. And we do have also promotion. Okay, what is promotional strategy to be adopted, and then why the company plans to adopt the strategy. Do we have the budget for this promotional activity? So just now, if you still remember, state I keep mentioning about the positioning or no promotional strategy. Okay, promotional strategy. Okay, and of course, when we're talking about promotional strategy, promotion mix, we do have multiple actually. If you still remember, we have like advertising. Okay, advertisement. We do have sales promotion. We do also have personal selling, and also we do have public relations. So this is under the promotional mix activities. Okay, and of course, when we're talking about this thing, okay, we have to make sure that how much is the promotional budget for this every single of our promotional mix activity, how much actually the promotion being budgeted. Okay, because we want to make sure that we are not over expand on every singles that promotion mix been done. And then is the strategy appropriate for our products, and how are we going to monitor the effectiveness of these promotional activities? So looking into this, we have to make sure that uh, how we want to know whether it's effective or not. So number one, we have to make sure that these promotional activities really give impact on our sales. That is how the measurement and monitors, like basically we monitor on that area. If let's say it's not to that extent, how it impact to our uh can I say GDP? Yeah, it's kind like this GDP, but um basically it's more on or our revenue or revenue of the company itself. If the revenue is increasing, meaning to say the promotion activity will be should be more excessive. Okay, we have to be extend more and do more multiple programs. Okay, collaboration, for example, to ensure that the revenue uh, can be hiking up. All right, and then we also have place. Uh, how are we going to market our products? Mm, in terms of where is the place we want place? Yeah, where is the place that we want to market our products, and what is the most appropriate of distribution channel? So looking at the distribution channel nowadays, we not just only at the brick and mortar stores, but we also have like online channel. Okay, and then we do have of course still retailers, we do also manufacturers, and then we still have the wholesaler as a part of our distribution channel. And just to share with you students, the more actually the middleman interference in our value change, right, in our channels of supplies our product to the customer, the more actually is incurring the cost. So the cost will be hiking up towards that, because every single of the middleman will get some portion of their benefits and involvement. And how are we going to deliver the products? Okay, where is the place, what is transportation mode that we use. We can use like train, we can use like aeroplane, we can use like, even though like internet also is a part of how we want to deliver the products. And we can use like truck, okay, and also many more. Right now they have a very advanced technology, okay, and some said they can also deliver the product using drone, okay, so that is quite impressive when we know, wow, you can use drone to deliver the product. And does the company has any policy regarding or return goods? This is talking about the sales on after warranty, sales under you purchasing the product, right? Sales of the goods, yeah. This is warranty actually, and how to maintain good customer relationship. So how to maintain to have a very good portions on um whether we can actually have a CRM, customer relationship management, with the customer. Okay, since it's already 4:10 o'clock, students, so uh I will do another parts. Okay, but for now, um we stop at here. Thank you so much for listening. uh yeah, we continue back, inshallah. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.